Hi, Cliffords. It's Miss Helen again with Xander, who's only staying here because I'm holding him, and he is not happy about it. Xander, say hello to the boys and girls. Say hello. Mwah! All right, fine, you're free. Whatever. I am going to read you Chapter 5 of A Hare Raising Tale. Chapter 5 is dedicated to Hannah and Emma, who I just spoke to a little while ago, and Hannah was pushing me to publish the next read aloud. So here I am. This is dedicated to my friend Hannah. Chapter 5, Band for Life. As you remember, last chapter, they caught Denise with a rabbit in her backpack. Naughty, naughty, Denise. Get up here if you want to read. Come here. He's confused about how this all works. What are you doing? I just noticed that my shirt almost perfectly matches the background on my wall. Purple. Anyway, Band for Life. Well, Denise did pull a rabbit out of the bag, all right, but it was a stuffed rabbit. Very well used. Its plush fur was matted, which means knotted. It wasn't even white. It was dirty gray. Here is the picture. Oh, I really thought it was going to be the real thing. I thought it was going to be Anakin. Don't tell anybody that I bring Flopsy to school, will you? She pleaded. I've had him since I was a baby. Jill's shoulders slumped. We were sure you took Anakin and blamed Fletcher because you were so afraid of him. I lowered my head. I had been sure too. But one look at Denise's face, and I knew she wasn't the culprit. I wish I could help her be less afraid of dogs, but I had work to do. I knew I didn't have much time. I had to discover who had taken Anakin, and I just hoped I'd find him alive. Before I even had the time to plot out my next move, Jill's mother was at the door. Jill whispered something to her. Mrs. Neville, she asked, is there a problem? Well, I'm not sure, said Miss Neville. Anakin, our rabbit, is missing. Mom, said Jill, some kids think Fletcher did it. Fletcher, said Jill's mother, sorry. That doesn't sound like him. Have you had him very long, Mrs. Neville asked. Well, actually about only a week, said Jill's mother. But he's been so sweet, and he hardly moves. I can't imagine him chasing a rabbit. Mrs. Neville sighed. Well, maybe to be on the safe side, Jill, you'd better keep Fletcher home from now on. And maybe you better keep your eye on him. Once he's hunted small game, he might go after gerbils and kittens. Aw, that's me. I don't like that. Since Xander doesn't see he's going to come back. Mom, Fletcher wouldn't do that, gasped Jill. I am so sorry this has happened, Jill's mother said. I never dreamt that when Gwen and Jill said they wanted to bring Fletcher into school and talked about making him to a snow globe that would cause this much trouble. A snow globe for our winter festival, asked Mrs. Neville. We never got to tell you that part, said Gwen. Gwen and Jill looked so sad as we filed out of the classroom. As we passed the empty rabbit cage, I took a sniff. With all this fuss during the day, I hadn't been able to get near it. It wasn't a rabbity smell. It smelled a little nutty, with just a hint of something else, something familiar. I wonder what it was. Not a rabbity smell. It smelled a little nutty, with just a hint of something else, something familiar. Jill was pulling on my leash. I took a deep whiff. I tried to keep my brain cells focused, but it was hard when I was in danger of losing the only home I'd ever known. On the drive home, Jill's mother put me way in the back. Nobody talked very much. Jill's mom tried to sound very cheerful. Let's take the weekend to think over what we should do, she said. I'm not sure we should keep a dog if he goes after small animals. Let's take the weekend to decide. Can we still take Fletcher as the snow globe to the winter festival? Asked Jill. It's in the town park, not on school grounds, and he'll either be on his leash or in the snow globe. Are you sure you want to? Asked Jill's mother. If this is going to be our last weekend with Fletcher, I want to spend as much time with him as I can. Oh. Ugh, said Jill. She was close to tears. So was I. So was I. Me too, said Gwen. Jill's mother sighed. All right, Gwen. When we get home, I'll check to see if it's okay for you to spend the night. And then maybe tomorrow we'll go to the festival. Well, at least that's a reprieve, said Jasper. Reprieve means like a second chance or a last chance. Not much of one, I sighed. I'm forbidden to even enter the school grounds. Wherever Anakin is, I probably have no chance of finding him. Don't worry, we'll work it out, chirped Jasper. Sometimes having a buddy who's always the optimist can be very annoying. Oh, that is the end of that chapter. That went really quick again. Xander, come over here. Say goodbye to the kids. He's not going to do it. He's a naughty boy. Oh, maybe he will come over here. Come on up. All right, say goodbye to the boys and girls. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Give me a kiss. Thank you. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this chapter. I think there's only one more chapter, so we're either going to find out what happened to Anakin or Fletcher goes back to the pound. What do you think, Xander? Will he go back to the pound? No? I hope not. I will talk to you soon. Keep in touch, my friends. Keep doing your work and be good. Hopefully this whole craziness will be over soon and we'll get a chance to see each other in real life.